opinion. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's my opinion. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's my opinion. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's mine, but you don't have to like it. What's up, everyone? Just my opinion here, back again. Don't forget, share, subscribe, follow, throw your comments out there. Thank you for the support. Thank you for viewing our videos. Throw comments in there. I appreciate it. Don't forget, share, subscribe, follow, like, throw your comments. Brian Lorenzo here. And at some point, Greg is going to come back and join us. In the meantime, don't forget, subscribe. A lot of things happening lately.
Tons.
A lot of things. But today we're gonna do or try to do a little bit of recap about everything and talk our shit, like we always do. Throw our opinions, and then you can throw your opinion about it. Now, the music still running. I tried to concentrate here.
Look, they got a little extra. They like, I heard this song. Oh
my god, go on.
Extra for
it's
you.
a good song. You should go look it up. My opinion, Brian Ortiz. There you go.
No, it's most definitely a vibe.
Yeah. So, but okay. Fights. The last few weeks, there has been some fights happening, and there has been a lot of comments on the social media. I know you were talking about it with me, but I want to share it with the people. Teofimo Lopez, Haney, Ryan Garcia, Devin Crybaby Haney, Rolly Romero. What are your thoughts about the fights?
Where we starting at? Which one?
Okay, so which one do you think it was the most entertaining fight out of all of those?
Out of all of them, probably Tio's, because Haney fight was most definitely terrible. But I mean,
if you can call that a fight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Can you call it a fight though?
No.
Can we?
It ain't a fight. He do what he always do, run.
Nah.
That's it.
That most definitely wasn't a fight. I ain't really got much to say about his fight because, like you said, it wasn't a fight. No. Ryan's though, I mean, it kind of went. I mean, I was expecting Ryan to fight us a little bit better than that, but I will say I wasn't surprised that he got what he did when it came to Rolly. I mean, Rolly ain't that great of a fighter to me, but Ryan is very predictable. I just was surprised that he was hurt as bad as he was. They said he was in a van or car crying afterwards. And I'm like, bro, you look like you ain't put no work in. You didn't improve that predictable.
You can predict him by seeing when they're doing the hype of the fights and the social media tour and stuff like that. You can tell he ain't putting no workout on that.
At all.
Like he always underestimated a lot of the fighters. And Rolly's a good fighter. I mean, he's not the greatest, but he's a good fighter. He's a decent fighter. Mm-hmm. So he gave it to him, like he should have, and he won the fight.
I think both him and Haney was looking past these fights. They looked at it as like it's a tune-up. And you can't do that these days. You got to most definitely respect the opponent.
Haney knew he couldn't get punched again.
Yeah, he most definitely had PTSD, unfortunately. And no disrespect to the people that actually go through some heavy PTSD, but man,
fuck that. He in boxing.
Haney,
you in boxing, man up. Like
he most definitely was looking lost out there.
I think that's in my 32 years of life. I think he's the only boxer I have ever seen cry after a loss and go even to a lawsuit and the whole shit that he did and social media stuff, like whatever. He did like a whole freaking drama queen stuff, and it was stupid.
And came back with the least entertaining fight that you could possibly have. That's crazy.
Literally, less punches throw. What was it? It was horrible. It was horrible.
They said I think they said he. So the crazy thing is he talked a lot of crap about Shakur fight, the one he had against De Los Santos.
He did worse.
And I think he had one more extra punch over Shakur in his fight. One of them either had more.
No, punch, I think Shakur had one extra punch more. I think Devin was like the lowest punches throw ever. Lowest landed.
You couldn't even sneeze on, bro. I was like, damn.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was ridiculous. Oh, Canelo fight. Jesus, that was the other one.
bro.
I actually didn't even watch Canelo fight because I thought it was most
Okay,
definitely.
good.
I thought it was gonna be like a cakewalk for him.
I'll tell you something. Stroud, the guy that fought Canelo, bro can run a marathon, like for real. He can run. He got cardio as hell. Canelo was so frustrated, man. Canelo was frustrated as hell. He couldn't like punch or fight. He wanted to fight, and the guy would just keep like jumping around and running and hugging and moving and running and running and running and jumping and moving and running and running. Literally, that's a whole fight. That was a whole fight.
Time for that.
Yeah. And then he told Canelo, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I was nervous. I was like, the first time I fly for a championship. And Canelo was like, motherfucker, you ain't gonna win no fight like that.
Right.
Like, you gotta fight. You can just keep jumping around the ring and running away. Look who's back.
The show just got started, people. The show just got started.
He just gonna talk all this shit.
Man, I miss you guys. I miss you guys.
Likewise.
So,
Man.
catch you up to speed. We were just kind of like talking a little bit of shit before you came in about the stupid, boring ass fights that happens a few weeks ago between Haney and Canelo and Teofimo and Shakur Stevens and all that shit. You don't even watch it. Don't need it.
So all I want to know if they're fucking boring, why are we boring our customers with it again? Our clients, I mean, they don't want to hear the shit. If it was boring, let's leave it boring.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, I'm waiting for your ass to be here so we can start talking about the other ones.
See how smart I am, people? I am killing the boring shit. If it was boring when he watched it, why would he want to do? You know why he don't want to be alone? He want you to be bored too. I'm just saying.
If I'm bored, you're bored.
I'm just saying. If he's bored, you have to be bored. He just said boring shit.
Hey.
So why are we talking about it?
Oh, they already know it's boring.
Okay.
We were just venting a little bit. We haven't been venting a little bit. Yeah, so we're venting a little bit.
So what he's saying is the most excitement that's happened about that fight is after the fight was over, people in their living room bitching about it.
Yeah, talking shit.
Why in the fuck did I stay up that late to watch this shit?
So the family fights
Literally,
afterwards
what?
is more entertaining. Huh?
The good thing is that I watched it like 2 days after it was posted, and I watched it like per episode. I didn't even watch the whole fight.
Yeah.
They were so boring that I couldn't watch the whole thing. But never mind. Those like one thing I do want to bring up because I know Rolly Romero talk about it after
I
the fight.
I would have won a lot of money if they'd have let us bet on that fight.
Well,
They didn't let us bet on that fight.
You couldn't bet on it?
No.
For Ryan Garcia and Rolly?
Yeah, you couldn't. There was nothing online about bet on it.
No,
Nothing. And
I didn't know about it.
And I was arguing with Austin and Ali about the fact that, guess what? He gonna get beat. Ryan gonna get beat. They're like,
That's what we're talking about. He's predictable.
No, you gonna. It was easy to predict it. Ryan beat Haney because Haney stayed on the outside and let Ryan do his thing. Gervonta Davis beat him because Gervonta Davis got in his chest and knocked him the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
Broly got right in Gervonta Davis' chest and got knocked out, but he got knocked out doing it his way.
But the other thing what we're talking about is that it's predictable because you couldn't see the hype in Ryan's Garcia. Like he just was trying to get past that fight to get the rematch, and that was it. And
They both was
and
looking past that because they had
Yeah.
how you got a commercial for a fight that's after a fight.
Listen. Ryan Garcia, if him and Rolly fights 10 times, Rolly wins 9.
Yeah, with the styles too.
9.
Yeah.
And the only reason that Rolly lose the 1 is he break both of his hands in the fight.
Hitting him so much that the 10th fight he lose.
That's it. And he quit on the stool.
It's like I no more.
Right,
I can't punch no more.
I can't punch no more. That's
can't punch
it.
no more.
That's the only reason he would lose the fight.
Yeah, I never got the hype of Ryan Garcia. I never saw him like a great prospect or anything besides that left hook. But that was it. That was it. That's the only thing I saw in him.
Right. That's it. And
there's
you have
no
to be
technique.
And it wasn't a short left hook. It was a left hook from the outside. Long range left hook.
Oh, that's the other thing. He's not inside. He's outside.
And if you get in his chest, that hook can't be used.
It's not available. Yeah.
And you beat the hell out of him. And he don't know what to do once you get in his chest. Now, I want to bring up something. And I want to see if this happened to you guys.
Go ahead.
That was Ali just called me. Last night, my telephone rung about 1 o'clock in the morning. 1:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And it said, it was one of them pranks saying, I wasn't going to do it, but I was told that I should call and let you know that hit your car in your driveway.
It's a prank.
I hung up. Yeah. And I hung up. He called back again. And the third time he called back, my wife was pissed. My wife's like, just block the number. Just block the number. So I called the number back. The number went to voice, it rung, went to voicemail. Now, this is the crazy thing about the story.
Go ahead.
My wife finally blocked the number, got back to sleep. Ali just called me and was like, Coach, my mom was kind of scared because you called her like 4 times in the middle of the night at like 1:30. No,
What?
I didn't call your mom. I said, but she's like 4 or 5 times, and she tried to call it back. And I'm like, okay, wait, hold up. What's your mom's telephone number? It was the same exact number was calling me, pranking me. And my number was calling her, pranking her.
Oh.
Is that crazy? I mean, if this has ever happened to any one of you guys. So that's what Ali was calling me about, to find out what was going on and what should be done, what could be done about it. I have no clue what can be done about it.
Those are people that got apps where you can get numbers from other people and just prank or scam other people by using other people's numbers, existing numbers already. But that's an app. You gotta pay for it and everything.
It's been done.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
No, that's why it's obviously
Have you ever
somebody
had
that's
that
in the
happen?
gym.
Yeah.
Nah, we did that way back when it was like a new thing where you can call somebody from an auto generated number.
Gotcha.
But if they call that back though, it ain't gonna give you nothing. It's just
No,
like a little black number.
like,
That was like early 2000s.
mine.
Can't believe I'm saying early
If I don't have
2000s.
the number saved, he's gonna send it straight to voicemail. So I don't know if I ever had that situation.
Yeah.
But-
it was like crazy. So I blocked Ali's mom's number.
We don't know.
Now I gotta unblock it just in case something happened to Ali and she needs to get in touch with us. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you gotta save it though.
Man.
Ali's mom.
So did somebody say something when they called her number? Were they
Call
saying
her
the same
number.
joke?
Nah, because I told her what they were saying to me, and she was like, no. So she didn't know who it was. So she looked up the telephone number, and it came back to this gym.
That is crazy. People just.
And I'm telling you guys,
Have you guys
America.
ever had this shit happen?
America,
Probably.
if you have nothing else better to do at 1:30 in the morning,
Stop inventing shit.
then call someone to prank them. I want to say something like nice, but I can't. You're a loser, right?
You got
Nah,
nothing.
100%.
Isn't that a
Yeah.
loser?
Yeah.
Get a life.
You're a loser.
Well, some people like being losers
You
these
literally
days.
have
Though.
lost.
That's a
I
compliment.
would never, ever say or bring up self-murder, but you should probably kill yourself.
Yeah, that's out of like out of the
I mean,
line.
isn't that, that's mean for me to say, right?
Yeah. That's
But at
like,
1:30 in the morning, you calling somebody and just before, because that person's crazy. That person is the type of person who will kill someone then shoot himself. Why don't they do the reverse?
nuts.
Why don't they do the reverse order? Kill yourself first.
You said they,
And that way nobody
they
get
called
killed.
multiple times doing
Yes,
the same
yes,
shit.
like 4 or 5 times. Like 4 or 5 times. If you have nothing better to do in your life than to prank call someone at 1 o'clock in the morning,
That's sad.
okay, don't kill yourself. But please attempt. Just attempt it. Make it look real.
So you
Make
can
it
get help.
hurt.
Go get help. I don't know. Go get help.
Okay, yeah, go get. That's the smart thing
Just go
to do.
get help.
I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm,
Go get help. You need help.
I'm not the one to say do that.
Yeah, just go get help. Yeah, we don't want the channel canceled here. Go get help.
But 1 o'clock in the morning,
Now that's
we don't
stupid.
want. We don't want.
That's
Listen,
stupid. Like,
listen.
I didn't even think prank calling was
Obviously,
still a
hear me
thing.
out,
That
hear
shit
me out.
dangerous.
because I
now.
had listened to phone prank calls, but it's during the day, you know, like normal times.
I want to clarify. I would never tell anybody to kill himself. Okay, let's clear that up. I was just joking on that part. But I won't be joking on this part. You're a loser.
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
a loser.
Get alive. Do something. I
Leave
don't know.
people alone. Leave people alone. And then if you can't, then attempt.
I don't even think it's really.
I'm kidding. Guys, no, y'all know I'm kidding. I'm just saying, it's 1:30 in the morning. You're not thinking about anything else.
I ain't even running the risk of doing no pranks. It was cool when you did it, when you had like the old school phone and you couldn't keep up with whoever was calling
and then
you.
you push what? Star 69.
Star
Star
69.
Because they couldn't get it back to you back then. But now with all of this tech, somebody being doxed your ass. Next thing you know, all your information online. I know.
And I'm telling you, it should be not just criminal. It should be a complete felony. Not a misdemeanor. It should be a felony to call someone at 1:30 in the morning.
Well, what if they have a heart condition or whatever, and you tell them something like that can actually alter that person, and that person just have a fucking heart attack or whatever.
Are you saying like somebody tell you some bullshit?
Yeah, like a prank with some bullshit. Yeah, 1:30, you're sleeping. You are a man or a woman 60 years old, and somebody fucking call you at 1:30 in the morning. You got 2 kids.
Brian, you take this shit too deep.
Well, because it happened.
You're killing old people.
But it has happened.
See,
it has happened.
But I'm talking about these young who's up at 1:30 in the morning. Brian done took this shit to killing old people.
Who get pranks the most? Who get pranks the most?
Brian,
I mean,
who get pranks the most?
These days I don't know, but back in the day it was older people.
Think about it though.
But then again, who the hell got an older person number? Call a random number off the phone book.
Ali's mom.
Yeah, no, but like normally that's still the case though. If you look for facts, like outside of jokes, like if you look for what scammers looks to do or pranks or whatever, they will try to go find seniors people to do it just to try to fucking them up. I don't know why.
It's to get your information. They want you to be scared.
I just want you to know we just have a conversation here, and that's what this is about right now. This conversation is just our opinion. We're not telling you to do anything. We're not telling you should do anything. But what we are saying, and I think all three of us agree, that if you're pranking someone at 1:30 in the morning, bro, you need a life. You need a life.
Literally, yeah. And help.
You need, help.
You know what's
Now, if you really want some help, really come in my backyard and call me.
The crazy thing is some of these calls don't even be pranks though. Somebody hit you up with a message like that for real and then expect you to give out like some generic information like your email, phone number, and something like that just to put you in the system.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they
stole your identity.
Right, they done went to Jamaica on your damn credit card.
All I'm saying is, show up at my house. I'll give you the help you need. I promise you.
They ain't gonna pull up.
Even if you don't want it. Even if you don't want it.
Man. I think we're just getting off on this tangent because we miss you guys. We've been gone for a month now. We miss you guys.
Felt like 3 years.
Yeah.
Feels like it, right?
And we three haven't been together in months. Okay. Brian and I have been.
I was gonna say, wait.
Zoe has been the one that's holding us up. Just want you to know that.
Nah.
Well,
Don't put me in the
here.
He's been working, taking care of his family. I get that. But that don't mean he has to put us on the back burner. I mean, when it comes to his family, he should. But that don't mean he has to. And Nene, I was kidding. That's just my opinion, but Brian told me to say that.
I didn't say shit. I didn't tell you to say shit. We made a fight with her.
Because Nene black.
And?
We gonna go against your ass.
I'm blackish.
He said ish.
He's blackish.
He said he count.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I don't get burned when I ain't that white. When I
just don't believe him.
When I go to the beach, I don't get red. I get black.
Listen to your husband.
I get brown.
Nene, listen to your husband and he'll tell you B told me to say that.
Yeah, sure. She knows what's up. No. So, okay, topic that you like. Basketball. We're in the Final Four now before the NBA championship.
Coach Banks. He said basketball.
We gotta let him talk about something.
What the hell?
So who do you guys got? We got Indiana and New York, and we have Minnesota and OKC.
And we're only talking basketball because that's the only sport Zoe knows.
I mean, what else is going on right now that's actually worth watching?
Well, B, we had a whole hell of a football season.
Football season over.
So yeah, and you didn't know what the hell was going on there.
Look, that's why I listened to you.
Like one game.
Yeah.
Now, look, matter of fact, I think I watched like half of one.
Oh my god,
half of one. And I was at work. When I was watching. And I was like, hey, all right.
And guess what? I'd rather talk about the Tigers.
Oh, we're having a hell of a season.
Who's leading the league in wins? Leading, not not just their division. They're leading the whole entire
the
league.
MLB, yeah.
Okay.
By
Nobody saw that
By 3
coming.
games, I think.
Nobody saw that coming.
The Tigers. Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't going to none of their games, but
Wait, you
okay.
ain't
But I'm happy for
don't
him.
know about it.
I'm happy for him.
Can we give B his 2 minutes of fame and let him talk basketball? Because that's what he
Look,
knows. He loves basketball.
We can talk whatever.
But let me
Who do
show
you got?
you
Who do
this.
you got?
Let me show you this. We at least know basketball. We will talk about basketball.
That's good.
We will do you a favor and talk about basketball with you. But you can't talk about football or baseball with
I'm
us.
gonna just nod my head and act like I understand. That way they can be like, he know. I'm on both of y'all sides, so that way you got some support.
Who do you got? Who do you think is actually gonna win it all?
I got OKC or Indiana.
I got Indiana.
One of them two.
For some reason I want
That's who you
Indiana.
who do you see in the finals? OKC and
In Indiana.
Pacers?
Indiana. I was rooting for the Knicks, but I don't know. I feel like Tibbs be overplaying his players and they be coming out tired.
I think old boy for the Knicks is being overplayed. I think he's gonna be shot when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
I
three
do
or four.
I do think
What's
Indiana's
his
gonna
name?
go to the finals.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson.
I do have Indiana going to the finals. The hardest series is gonna be OKC and Minnesota. Okay, OKC just beat Minnesota last time, right? But Anthony Edwards ain't gonna have 2 games back to back with bad 4 quarters. Like he did.
Right.
That motherfucker is a killer.
He's a killer.
He's a killer. He's coming next.
He's a Kobe Bryant Jr.
Plus, he wasn't feeling good older in this game. So next game, I think he's gonna come and he's just
with a
gonna
vengeance.
devour everybody.
He's a Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
he really is.
So
he really is.
he's gonna, that's gonna be a hard series. But the only thing I don't like about Child Gilgeous Alexander is that he's Mr. Free Throws. You can't touch him, bro. You can't touch that, bro.
He's the new James Harden. Remember James Harden used to be like that?
He went to the free throw line like 8 times in the first quarter. Everybody's like, well, nobody fucking touched that guy.
Right.
Like 8 times just to keep the game. Like, come on, bro.
Look, they got to make somebody the MVP.
And don't get me wrong, I like him. He's a good player, but like, come on, bro. Like, he's a player. You can't just be sending people to the free throw left and right.
I think Minnesota gonna be out of there in 5.
I think it's. I
I
think it's going to 7. I think it's going to 7.
OKC.
OKC is
Now,
they deadly, bro.
No, those guys can defend. Those guys can use defense crazy.
The only reason they went to 7 in this last series is because you had a Jokic over there.
Hello.
And can't nobody stop Jokic. He's that good. He's that good.
I'll give you that.
But when you eliminate Jokic, Anthony Edwards is a beast. But him and Shea gonna cancel each other out. And who got the better team after that?
Keep in mind though that Aaron Gordon had a hamstring injury. So you don't have your second guy like playing good either on the power forward position. He's limited now. Like he cannot give you the 20 points, 10 rebounds.
That's why you supposed to have Jamal Murray, but what happened?
Come on, Jamal Murray's bullshit. Like he didn't play good today, and then tomorrow you don't know who the fuck is gonna show up. You're like, is it Jamal Murray from yesterday?
He gonna play in the Lakers. That's why.
You know, it's in basketball. Sometimes is that unsung hero, that mother coming off the bench that hurts you.
Oh, facts.
And
that's what happened.
And I'm looking at who's got the best bench is gonna pull out the series. That's what I'm serious. Who's got the best bench?
Yeah, the bench that come in support is the one that's gonna
or that bench who can come in and give you the lead and motivate the starters.
That's why I say OKC or Indiana. It ain't even necessarily that Indiana got a crazy bench. They just have fun. The team that's having fun always wins.
Yeah.
You having fun, it just hit different.
Yeah, I don't see New York passing that series. So,
but I was going for New York. I'm like, they the closest. Indiana close to.
I mean, they eliminate Boston, but that was a luck. That was a luck game. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to Boston, but like, yeah,
no, Boston.
That was just lucky. I swear,
they dropped the ball.
I was just lucky.
That was ugly.
But now, baseball. Tigers. They're playing good.
I mean, I'm not the one to like to talk about sports when we're doing this because I think, too many people, a lot of people, I should say, don't like sports, don't get into sports. But let me tell you something. You see a year last year where Detroit Lions, who has been the worst franchise in years, was the most watched team in NFL. Right now, they did a poll. Who's the most watched Who does the public say they want to watch? Who want to see more? Not saying your public, but meaning people from other places. What team they want to see besides their own home team is Detroit Lions. And now you have a guy who took a team who was dead in the waters last year and used his bullpen like no other place, no other team has ever used their bullpen. And then won the series in the playoff. And now this year he comes back. The pieces that he was depending on last year that he wasn't able to count on are those pieces now that he can count on. I know why B wanted to bring up the line. I mean, Tigers. I know why. I know why.
I don't see many people talking shit about Javi right now.
Yeah. So, and that's a Javi Baez.
But all the players are actually.
Every single person, including myself, for the last 3 years, wanted Javi Baez out. Out. If he'd have got hit by a bus, there would have been fans cheering. Only so they don't have to deal with him on the field. They would have wanted him to live, but they would have wanted to make sure the bus accident really made sure he couldn't come back. Now, this year, Javi Baez is he's exactly what he was, and he's exactly what he told everyone he was, and he's being exactly what he is.
And the change helped too.
Clutch player. Clutch player.
They changed between like, okay, you have him at the shortstop. He's having heaps issues. You're asking him a lot from the shortstop because a lot of people like hit from that side. So you got defensively, you're asking a lot from him while you know he got issues. Obviously, this came out now because oh shit. But now he got the hip replacement last year.
Yep.
Now you put him on the center field, which is actually one of the positions he wanted.
It wasn't replaced. He had a surgery on his hip because he had a torn tendon in his hip.
Yeah, that's true.
So
not a replacement.
not a
but
replacement.
He got the surgery on the hip, but now you put him on the field where he don't have to be so sure. He can be more loose running and stuff like that, so he don't have to like do too much with the hips.
He don't have to switch directions so much.
Dude,
he's killing it.
That was a big change.
He's doing it center field. He's doing it at the plate.
He's a gold glove right now.
He's doing it at the plate. He's doing it everywhere you can do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you feel more comfortable when he's batting now.
So, Javi Baez, you should get your chant one time at least this year. When you come out, it should be Harvey. Yep, you should get it.
Yeah.
And it should be from all those fans who doubted you.
They haven't done it, but they should. Yeah,
they should.
It's like, but hey, we'll get there at one point. But the whole team is actually like playing. Good. Like it's really playing.
Everyone. And they still have some bats coming up again.
Yeah.
There's some people hurt. There's some people coming back.
Badu is back. Who else do we have? We have
Badu wasn't back because he was hurt. He was down because he just sucked.
I know, but now he's back. Hopefully he kept going.
Meadows coming back.
Meadows coming back. Green is waking up.
Mm-hmm.
Finally. So kind of like getting it together there. But
now, what do we talk about now?
I was gonna ask about like series. What series have you been watching?
Yeah, we ain't touched on those.
Oh man. So I'm in the.
Well, you might as well run through the basics for this one.
I'm really into.
No, I've been watching a little bit of stuff.
Okay.
I'm into the show Mayor of Kingstown. All right, bro, it's good. Mayor of Kingstown. Bro, listen. The mayor is something else. The mayor of Kingstown, listen to me, it's nothing but corrupt cops and drug dealers and gangsters and oh man. And the mayor runs shit. He pull out his gun, bush in your face. Yeah, that's the kind of mayor we need. Just pull you out and boom, bust you in your shit.
I recently was watching The Night Agent.
I'm just saying, I can see Coleman Young just grabbing a mother.
Just hitting it like
yeah.
I was watching recently The Night Agent.
Okay.
I watched the second season.
Yeah, I was gonna give that a try after this ends.
It's okay. It's not bad. It's okay. I didn't love it, but
okay.
I wouldn't say you will be bored if you like FBI, CIA type of serious shit and stuff
Okay,
like that.
I do
Action
that.
here
I
and
do
there.
that. I do that.
You're gonna like it. If you're not into that shit, don't fucking watch it. You're not gonna like it.
I'm into
Just
it.
telling
I'm
you,
into it.
just letting you know right now. So I did like it. I watched that one, and there's another one. I'm gonna think about it. Let me see if I can find it. But what have you been watching?
Honestly, I've been watching a ton of docs. Like I watched the new doc on Netflix about what they strategy was to catch Bin Laden, and it's like a 3-episode series, which is pretty good. I ain't gonna spoil it because it is intense. And then before that, I watched the one on Black Hawk Down, and like
Black Hawk Down.
yeah, that experience for them and like how they went in and they was all they basically was like they was young, they was macho. Whoever put them in charge of the job, they didn't really plan for it the right way, and then shit just went wild. It was crazy. Both of those docs are real good. And then movie wise, last movie I seen was Sinners. I know you probably ain't gonna go see that.
Not a chance in hell.
The ones you want to see?
Sinners. The
I
Ryan
heard about
Coogler.
it.
Vampires.
It was good.
I heard
It
about
didn't
it.
even-
Jay said he loved it. And then another guy said, don't waste your time or your money. I had mixed views on it, but I don't care what kind of views. I was never going to watch it.
I knew the fact that since it had monsters and shit in it, coach like, yeah,
Nope, I'm good.
no matter what I say, and like how good
that was
is.
it. Vampires was it.
He said,
Yep,
yeah.
I'm not watching it.
We gonna get you at least in one movie theater on a horror movie.
I'm not watching a horror movie, bro.
Just one?
Can't do it. I'm scared.
I can think of the second.
I admit it.
the second season.
I'm a punk. I straight up don't do horror movies.
He said,
I mean, yeah, you said that before a lot of times, so people
Yeah,
should know
I
by
ain't afraid.
now.
Hey, I'll tell people I'm a punk.
I can think about the second series that I watched too.
Nope, don't want to see it.
I was like, that'd be a good little episode, a day in the life. Let you just go watch a
Nope.
horror movie. We
I
document.
watch a
You
horror
know
movie.
which one's coming out? The Final Destination movie, the new one.
Yeah, I'm passing on
I
that.
watch a horror movie
Why
like
you
this.
guys
I'm
into
tired of
that?
Final Destination. That shit been.
The new
This,
one.
this is
I'm
me
tired of
watching
that
a
type
horror
of concept.
That's
you.
how I watch
You don't
a horror
even crack
movie.
the fingers open.
Nope,
And that?
nope.
Yeah, nah.
So you
Hell
don't.
no.
So you wouldn't watch the Final Destination movie, the new
Nope,
one
I
that's
hate
coming
those
out?
movies because the first one started with a plane wreck. And why in the hell you want to watch that movie when you have to fly?
That's
That's
true.
just stupid.
That's true. No, the one that I ain't like was when they was in traffic and you know those trucks that carry the logs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the log came loose.
Came through.
Yeah. After that, I ain't never drove by a log truck ever.
So you all think it's gonna happen for real?
It can.
Most
How these
people-
truck drivers
most
be?
What are the chances though?
Wait, hold up.
It's probably
most
like
people, most good writers, they write their movies, and the movies are so good because it's about things that actually can happen.
Yeah. The possibilities. It's a possibility.
When it actually cannot happen, you know what they call those movies? Animation. cartoons.
or sci-fi fantasy
Yes.
or whatever.
some of the deaths be dumb, like a dude slipping in the bathroom and then
I
they
know,
see
a lot of that
his
is
shower
like-
head choked him somehow. Like how the
See,
hell?
that's just-
That's the stupid ones. But the truck,
I'm gonna watch. I don't give a
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you can
Pull it
have it.
over,
You can
like-
have it. You can have it.
I ain't scared of that shit. I don't care.
Ryan said, "Fucking the log hit
Yeah,
me.
I'm
I ain't
good.
gonna feel it."
Dude, like a couple of years I went to Chicago, right, driving, and there's a truck, like those long ass trucks, right, where they have like two tires hanging on the side.
Mhm.
Bro, one of those fell off and just flew by me on the car.
Oh man.
And another car, and then hit another one. I was like, what the fuck did you just happen?
Yeah.
The guy in the truck didn't realize it though.
Yeah.
He was still going.
No, of
He-
course.
look.
Like it wasn't one of his wheels that he was driving on. It was just
one on the
hanging
side. Yeah.
He was eating that Speedway
Yeah,
hot
guess what,
dog. You know
bro?
what?
You act like he was supposed to stop.
No, like I'm just saying, like he
Nah.
didn't realize nobody going to the side or
He
nothing.
didn't see it. No
Look,
big
even
deal.
even if he did see it, he ain't
But
see it.
it did feel like
I wouldn't have
it felt like a movie because you can see I literally saw the tire coming here and I like passing by.
Yeah.
And then the cars in the back did the same shit. And then somebody must be on the phone or whatever. And he's the only one didn't like do to the side and the tire just hit it. Bam.
Yeah, I'm good.
I was
I'm
like,
good.
oh my God, I ain't coming to
Yeah,
Chicago
going-
again.
He
I haven't been in
said,
Chicago.
look,
I haven't been in Chicago again.
Look, I just came back from Chicago.
Hey, y'all can have that shit
I just
flying,
came back
flying
from
tires
Chicago.
down the
I
road.
haven't been- I
And they
haven't
traffic
drive
so
back.
terrible out there.
I was 3 years ago. I haven't drive back to Chicago. I was like, fuck Chicago. I ain't doing that shit. But I'll probably go again. But like,
Nah, Chicago was nice. I like it. Depending on where you stand.
But you know, I was thinking about I was into this Trump coin. You know,
The big
I'm
coin.
not a big fan of Trump, but I did buy Trump coins, and if it does anything, I'll benefit. If it doesn't, I'm still in it. You know, and I'm gonna keep it until Trump is probably out of office, and then I'm probably gonna get rid of it.
Oh, that
If
makes
it-
sense.
if
It'll probably go up.
If it
After
doesn't
that.
crash,
Hopefully it
doesn't
do
crash
go
for
up.
Probably
it.
go up.
But guess what? But do you see Bitcoin? 110 G's.
He went high.
110 G's. Well, last time I checked, 111 G's. 111 G's for Bitcoin. Man, if we know then what we know now.
No, facts. Because I
Man.
bought a little bit of Bitcoin, but it ain't nothing crazy. I think I
Yeah.
put like $20 in there. It's like at 100 and something. But I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, if I would have got it when it was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Now you gotta stay in the circles.
And if you'd have got into it last month, it was down to 84.
Really?
I think it got under
See,
70,
I
70
I
something.
wasn't even peeping.
Yeah. It got
That's
down.
crazy.
You know, by
Well, yeah, because that was when the tariff stuff was going on, and then a lot of things dropped, and then went up again. So
yeah,
that was like
yeah.
a day,
And
that
then it
was
went
like
up
a
to
day.
like 111 grand from 84.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Could have made some money on that.
Nah, facts.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with the Trump because you know what? I'm dabbling in it, and if I was big time into it, I'd have probably gone Bitcoin or go Bitcoin. But I'm dabbling, so I got like 30 Trump coins.
it will go up
I'm
again.
gonna
It will go up.
I'm gonna get. Hopefully, if I'm lucky, I'm gonna get 50, and I'm gonna stay at 50.
We
And-
got 3 years where it's gonna
Yeah, yeah,
fluctuate
that's
a lot.
what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I believe the last year of his term, it probably go. It's gonna go high.
Trump coin gets up to a few $100.
It probably go high. The last
Yeah,
year.
I can see Trump coin going up to 1,000, going up to thousands. I can. If it doesn't, I gamble.
I think it depends on if his plan, if
investment
his
is like
plans
that,
for
so-
sure start to turn into some lucrative stuff for the country. Then most definitely.
Yeah,
But that
yeah.
is investments. Investment is like that. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
Actually.
The more people started
might get-
making,
you might
the
get
more
good
people
money, you might
start
not.
saving, the more they're gonna buy, and they'll invest in the man who made them there.
Mm-hmm.
They'll invest in him. They'll invest in Trump because he made it happen.
Yeah.
So
I'll try to remember that series, the second one that I watched, because that one I liked it more than Night Agent.
I
But
wish they'd come back with another Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh,
I
I think
love
they're, I
Lincoln
think
Lawyer.
they're gonna do another season though.
Oh, I hope so.
I think so next
That
year. I think it's next year.
and Reacher.
Because I'm also waiting for.
I want another.
I'm also waiting for that one. to come
Reacher?
out. No, for the Lincoln
Lincoln
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
I'm waiting for that one.
I love Reacher too.
I haven't seen Reacher.
Nah, Reacher's
Reacher,
straight.
good, big.
I still gotta watch the
big
rest
old
of
boy.
the second season. I
haven't
went back and
that
watched the
one.
rest of the first season because I only watched half
What?
of it. Reacher.
Oh man, you should finish it.
No, I gotta go back to it for sure. I
man.
done had detour shows that's popping back up in my head. It's another show on Netflix called The Resident. It's about a murder in the White House.
Yeah.
Black
yeah.
detective that's going around trying to figure it out. It's
Is it-
actually
with
pretty
With the
good.
lawyer, with the lawyer, the guy that is a lawyer, they hire him.
Is it Residence or Paradise?
It's The Resident.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
Paradise, I watched it.
Paradise is going
I
on.
watched that
This one is
Yeah, I
like
watched that one.
this one is like
That's in Hulu, by the
drama,
way.
comedy,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be funny.
Okay.
It's kind of similar to like how they did Clue, where the detective come in and try to figure out who did what. But it was funny. It was pretty good.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I
That's
gotta
on
I
Netflix.
gotta remember mine because it's similar to what you said, but it's not that one.
I feel like
now-
a lot of people was trying to go for that murder mystery type of thing.
Yeah.
these
People,
days.
we want you guys to chime in, man, and tell us what you're thinking.
While
I
you're
know
watching.
I know
While
you
you're
guys
watching,
have
yeah.
seen. A lot of you guys have seen Sam's last fight. Chime in. Tell me what you think. We have no problem with you criticizing. We have no problem with you giving your feedback, your honest feedback. Guess what?
Your
Because
opinion.
a lot of your opinions we may agree with. Just because it's our fighter, that don't mean we can't see what we see. You get it? But if you give us some tips, we promise we'll fix it. I'm just saying.
We'll look into it for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying what you got.
Let us know. Thank you for supporting the last video, by the way, of his fight.
And I want to know one thing. I'd gotta ask. I'm curious.
Go ahead.
Men, I'm scared.
Just throw it out there.
Okay, men. How do you sleep or stay attractive with obese women? I want to know.
That's a good question. Maybe somebody can answer that.
I want to know, how do you go, like when she walks out of the shower, how do you look at it and say, You know what I mean?
It's probably dudes that like that though.
But I'm asking. That's what I need the opinion.
There's gonna be looks that like it, and maybe personality.
I want to see, especially with men who married women when they're small, and then they get big over the years. How do you stay attracted?
Connected.
I'm not asking you, how do you stay in love? Because in love may be the reason why you still attracted. But all I'm saying is, how do you keep a sex life going with the person who's extremely overweight?
Yeah, the physical attraction, like
that's all I'm asking.
Connection. Okay,
I'm curious.
Well, that's a question. Maybe we get some answers.
And you know what, women, same thing. Your men get fat. How do you stay attracted to a obese man? You married skinny, you married small, and how do you stay attracted? I'm curious. That could be a next topic. That could be a topic. Please, somebody answer the question for me.
If somebody put comments in this one,
you might get a lot of crazy answers off of that.
Before we shoot our next episode, I'm gonna bring it in here and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
So
I want somebody to comment.
Throw your comments in there. What do you think? What are your opinions?
B, I want you to blast this on I want you to blast that, just that section.
I'll make a.
Yeah, just that section.
Clip.
Just put it out there. Men, how do you stay attracted to an obese female?
And back.
Women, same exact thing.
Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna get the full truth on some of those.
I want to know. I want to know.
Some people gonna give you the right. They gonna give you what you think the right answer is, but you ain't gonna get the whole truth.
And
because you'll be surprised.
Because there's another question goes with that. And how do you stop? How do you stop that in your household? How do you keep your kids from being the same exact thing?
Gotcha. Okay, I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
You get what I'm saying?
I see where you're going.
Because in most obese households, there are obese kids. How do you stop it?
It becomes a health issue at the end of the day.
I don't know if I really I also don't know if I really seen too many people that's like 1-1, like a smaller dude or a smaller chicken, or the dude got money most definitely.
Okay.
Be a big dude. But if you take money out of the equation, like usually if it's a big woman, it's a bigger dude too.
Yeah. Because they eat the same thing.
Mm-hmm. You just end up picking up habits.
I'm just saying, it's just
I'm curious what people gotta say about it.
I'm not saying there's no attraction. I'm just saying it's my opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm asking a question.
That's why I feel like if you are in that camp where it's either or, if you split like that, more than likely you enjoy that.
So
which ain't nothing wrong
I
with
want
that.
you guys to think about that for me. Think about that. How do you stay attracted to an obese female and vice versa?
That's the question, and that's our next topic. Now, with that, we're going to close it out for today. But don't forget, subscribe, like, share, throw your comments. Let us know. Just my opinion here. See you on the next one, guys.